Self-love. It's a beautiful thing, and the power of self-love is like no other, because when you love yourself, self-love does many different things. Not only does it affect your personal relationships, you'll find it affecting professional relationships as well, whether it is in professional settings, especially for an entrepreneur. You clearly knowing your worth and your value, and because you clearly understand that, you're able to price your product, your service accordingly. You're able to value what you bring to the marketplace. And for so many, especially Black women, once we do that, we level up for ourselves, and we're able to grow, build and grow thriving businesses and relationships. We're able to not accept mistreatment, whether it's a joke that's not appropriate, whether it's um, being asked to give our temple to someone who's not worthy or deserving. But when we love ourselves, the power of that is unbelievable. You may notice my background is a little different. You see an empty um, rack behind you. That's because I grabbed the copy of the love letters to my girls book, because there's an excerpt out of this book. Um, for those who hadn't got a copy, the book is written in such a way that every author, because over 100 Black women came together to do this book, but every author wrote a love letter. But I want to read one of those love letters to you. Let me put on my specs so I can read it to you guys real good here. All right. Peace and blessings, beautiful one. I pray this letter finds you doing well and in the best of health and spirit. As I write these words to you, I can't help but feel a combination of excitement, joy, and gratitude. To have this opportunity to write a love letter to one of the most precious gems on the planet is both an honor and a privilege. I want to share my heart with you about something very important. It is so important that your world depends on it. Beautiful one, I want to talk to you about love. How perfect that in my love letter to you, I get the opportunity to talk about love. The type of love I'm talking about is no ordinary love. I'm talking about self love. One of the world's most beloved artists, Whitney Houston, sang, "Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all." One reason that self love is so very important is that it sets the foundation for everything you will ever do and become. Self love fuels your endeavors, and it will impact every relationship you will ever have, including the one with yourself. Without the proper love for ourselves, we can never fully become who God intended, which means we can never reach our full destiny. Self love is like water. It nourishes our bodies and gives us life. Can you imagine living without water? Without water, we cannot survive. Without the proper ability to love ourselves, we cannot survive. This four-letter word is critical to our mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical well being. Did you know that if you were to search around the world, you would never find another person on this planet exactly like you? You are uniquely created. From your fingerprints to your vocal cords, there is no one else just like you. Only love could have created such a sweet, special, and unique gift to humanity like you. One reason I thought I would remind you of who you are is that to love ourselves, we must have the proper understanding and knowledge of ourselves. Love is a principle that, when properly practiced, expressed, and understood, can lead to the most divine experiences and produce the most amazing results. Once we embrace the fact that we are all created out of love, it becomes easier to see ourselves from the lens of the one who created us. If you ever struggle with loving who you are, I want you to remember that you are created from the most supreme kind of love. If you ever doubt how special you are, I want you to look in the mirror at the beautiful reflection staring back at you and embrace what you see. Sometimes we might have to look in that mirror and have a conversation with the person staring back at us. Speak positive words. Speak words that will give life and help you feel good. Remember, just like the water you so desperately need to survive, you equally need love, self love. So that's an excerpt out of the love letters to my girls. For anyone who's interested, I will be sure to put a link in the video description for this great book where, man, you talk about love at its highest. It's like no other. But the journey, the power of your self love, you will be amazed. You will be amazed at how your world, how your life will change when you unapologetically begin loving you. So, your self love, it starts with self for a reason. No one else can give that to you. No man, no woman, no being on this planet. It comes from you and God, but no one walking this earth can give you the love that you're worthy and deserving of. So start loving you unapologetically, loving you, and watch how your world changes. As always, I'm wishing you love, health, and happiness. Until next time, stay blessed.